Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is April 9th, 2021. Hopefully now we can get the video going. I was having issues with the audio last time. Let's see. If anybody can just confirm that the audio is working, we could get started. I want to show you guys the connection between DMX and Swizz Beatz. Also the connection to Jadakiss, Nas, and Snoop Dogg. Seems like DMX's death was connected to all of those other rappers who he was associated with during his rap career. So just want to make sure that the audio is working because, again, the censorship is really big on YouTube. If you notice, it's only one person supposed to be watching this video. Meanwhile, there's 4,000 subscribers here. It's because nobody's getting notified from the videos that I make. It's like this all the time. So if you guys want to catch up to the videos that I make, you have to visit my channel manually because YouTube will not let you know about the videos. So before we start, I'm just waiting for somebody to confirm that the audio is working so I can show you guys some other connections that we've made. Really unbelievable stuff, undeniable stuff. Nobody should be denying DMX's ritual sacrifice. Nobody. Only the sleeping dead. The walking dead. But since there's only 4 people, or 5 now, can somebody just type in the chat, yes, the audio is good, or no, the audio is not good? Because I would hate to go through the presentation and have nobody listen to anything that I may say. 5 people, 4,000 subscribers. Unbelievable. I mean, they do a pretty good job at hiding this stuff, And I guarantee you the video is probably buffering. Probably can't get, the connection is probably terrible. Oh, thanks. We got somebody. 2 minutes into the video. Okay, so let's get started. So Jadakiss, he was born May 27th, 1975. The reason I made this connection is because Jadakiss was signed to Rough Riders. He was associated with DMX. They have records with each other. And there's no doubt that DMX died and connected to Jadakiss because from today to Jadakiss' upcoming birthday, his 46th birthday, DMX died 48 days before Jadakiss' birthday, and Earl Simmons jumps to 48. Remember, DMX, that's DMX's real name, Earl Simmons. And remember, it was on a day with 48 numerology that we got the news that DMX was hospitalized after an apparent overdose, right? So he dies 48 days before Jadakiss' birthday. Now, this is the real kicker here. One of the numbers that we spoke about the most was the number 42 in the last video that I made because that's the number stamped on black people in a negative way. So many people died connected to the number 42. So many black celebrities died connected to the number 42. It was on April 2nd on 4/2 that DMX supposedly overdosed. And that was also Ronnie King's birthday, coincidentally. Ronnie King, the guy beaten up by the police. The same day that the Lakers was playing the Sacramento Kings. And, of course, Ronnie King is from Sacramento. He got beat down in L.A. But that's a different story. But notice this. So, Swizz Beatz, he was a producer for Rough Riders, associated with DMX as well. And it looks like he had the purest connection to DMX because from DMX's death to September 13th, it came 157 days before. 157 days. And, of course, Swizz Beatz and Gematria sums to 157. So from April 9th to Swizz Beatz, actually to his 43rd birthday. And 43 was a big number with DMX because it was on 4/3 when he got hospitalized, right? Addiction sums to 43. So he overdoses on 4/2, hospitalized on 4/3. And at the age of 42, during Swizz Beatz' 42nd age, before 157 days before his 43rd birthday, DMX passes away. And just notice the gematria of Swizz Beatz. It's 157, 49, 113, and 50. DMX was 50 years old. He died on his 113th day of his age on 4/9, 157 days before Swizz Beatz' birthday. I mean, this is a pure example of how they use all 4 of the ciphers for these rituals. I mean, what are the odds that Swizz Beatz sums to these numbers and then DMX dies in connection to all four of these numbers? I mean, what are the odds? And just notice this, right? So we spoke about how DMX, he died on his 113th day of his age and overdose is 113. But there's something else more interesting than that. I don't know what's going on with these slides. So DMX born December 18th. He died on his 113th day of his age. I want you guys to notice the date numerology with both of their birthdays, DMX and Swizz Beatz. DMX was born December 18th, 1970, and Swizz Beatz was born September 13th, which was also the day that Tupac was murdered, 1978. Just notice the date numerology for both of their birthdays. It was identical. DMX and Swizz Beatz was born on identical date numerologies. Both were born on a day with 119, 47, 38, and 100 date numerology. Both. And then DMX dies in connection to Swizz Beatz' name, Gematria. On 4/9, at the age of 50, on his 113th day of his age, 157 days before Swizz Beatz' birthday. That is a pure example. Unbelievable synchronicity, undeniable stuff. You got to be really asleep to deny this stuff. Also, Nas. Nas was a big part of DMX's career because they had a movie together called Belly. Came out in 1998. And notice Nas is 47 years old. A huge number. Remember on 4/7, they found out that DMX was positive for coronavirus, supposedly. DMX was born a day after Swizz Beatz, September 14th. And DMX died 159 days before Nas's upcoming birthday, and Earl Simmons sums to 159. And notice Nas is about to turn 48. And Earl Simmons is also 48. So DMX dies 159 days before Nas's 48th birthday. And Earl Simmons is 48 and 159. Undeniable stuff. And we should also bring up the fact that Snoop Dogg was also a part of this ritual, and LL Cool J as well, which I discussed that in the other video, how DMX was hospitalized 79 days after LL Cool J's birthday, and LL Cool J equals 79 like DMX, like murder, like vegetable. LL Cool J tweeted the day that DMX was hospitalized that on 4/3/21 he wanted to celebrate the song that they got together titled 4/3/21. And just think about 4/3/21. That is like a countdown, because that's what these people were doing. They was counting down DMX's death, counting down his days, his last days. Speaking of last days, remember I said that DMX and Jadakiss had a connection? The name of their song that they have together is called Last Days. It's really unbelievable. And it's like, you know, these rappers, the entire careers, the music that they put out, something that I talked about in my last video, the music that these rappers put out is foretelling their path, their future, their deaths, their upcoming deaths. That's what their music is about. So if you want to find out when your favorite rapper is going to pass away, all you have to do is listen to their music. They tell you in their music. But DMX, right? So DMX and Snoop Dogg, they had a versus battle back on July 23rd, 2020. And we spoke about how Snoop Dogg is 49 years old. DMX dies while Snoop Dogg is 49, and then Snoop Dogg has the 49 connection in Gematria. And of course, that's the day that DMX passed away, on April 9th. You should look up the song Last Days with Jadakiss and DMX. I'm not gonna read the lyrics in this song. You can read the lyrics on your own. It's just, so it's the Locks, it's Black Rob, it's DMX, a bunch of other people in that song. It's crazy how all this stuff is connected. It's just unbelievable. And eventually, all of these rappers are going to go out by the same code. And I won't be surprised if Snoop Dogg dies on 4/9. Or 49 days before his birthday or something like that. But this right here, and this right here, 48 days before Jadakiss' birthday, Earl Simmons dies. And this right here, 159 days before Nas's birthday, Earl Simmons dies. I mean, come on. But I'll leave it there. If you haven't seen the other video that I did, it's an hour long. I covered a lot of stuff in there. You might want to check that out. And just want to, anything else that I find that's really concrete evidence, I'll definitely make another video. So thanks, everybody. And I'll see you guys later.